May profits be upon you. Welcome to another weekly Forex forecast. We're looking at the pound USD, the pound USD cable. All right. I want to make sure you see that on the weekly time frame that we're looking at right now, I like to look at the structure, and the structure I have illustrated here is a descending channel, and it is illustrating the fact that the price has been moving down for a good while since since October of 2007, right? This is 2008 when it started to drop, when it took that hard drop, just a rush, a hard drop, and then we have this lower high, all right, which marks the top of the channel, and then we have the lower low after it breaks structure to the downside, all right. We have the pullback. It never gets back above that high. It protects that high like this one was protected. It moves down, makes a new low, makes a lower high, relative to this one, and then makes a new low, breaking these lows and hitting the support line of this descending channel. All right. Now, we've been moving up since then. Look how long we've been moving up since October of 2022. Up, 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 breaking structure along the way to the top of the channel. Now, this is a great place to start looking for a sell model. Why? Because we're at the top of the channel and we are still respecting the last lower high, these old highs here. We haven't gotten past those yet. So we are in premium price of this last impulsive move, the range of this impulsive move down. This is the pullback. This could be the potential lower high for the next lower low. All right. You're with me so far? Now, as long as we are on the weekly time frame, I want you to see this is how the week ended last week. That is a doji candle. It's indecisive, but what it did do was take out this low, a very important low. Why? Because this is the last low before it broke the high. All right. That means when price gets down past that, we have a market structure shift. They shift in the market from bullish to bearish. This low is the last external low, which is responsible for that high. This would be a break of market structure. Once price gets below that, you're waiting for the price to pull back into a fair value gap of some kind and then move down after that, continuing the downward trend. All right. But this change in the market structure shift, or change in character, a change of character, all right, you can call it whatever you'd like, CSID, all right, which is a change of the state of delivery. This is the earliest signal that the market is shifting from bullish to bearish. Okay. And you see how gappy it is. Uh, that's this is reflecting what's going on in Iran and missiles flying and the U.S. involvement and everything. And there is a flight to safe havens out of currencies like the pound USD and the euro USD and into safe havens like the US dollar, the Swiss franc, and the precious metals and commodities. So you're going to see some continuation to the downside, in my opinion. You may see a brief move up, but then back down. All right, if we go down to the daily, you can see there is on the daily a descending channel. All right, on the daily, there's a descending channel. We've already taken out this low, but we haven't gotten acceptance from the market that says, hey, we accept the fact that we are trading below this low and we are you can see the market is is switching the power, all right, who's in control, from buyers to the hands of sellers. The sellers will definitely be in control once we see breaks and closes below that low. You understand? Okay. Now, what we can see in the short term is a pullback to the top of this descending channel here, all right, and then a push down. What's happening up around here? Look at these gaps. This is where I would be looking for bearish fair value gaps, bearish order blocks. I'm looking for something in this range from that low to this high. I'm looking for something in this range above the 50% that where premium prices are. This is where you want to take your shorts. Below the 50% is discount prices, and we want to take our longs from there. In this case, we're looking for premium price uh, uh, shorts, and we want to sell from those. All right. Now, if we go down to the 4 hour, what do we see? See this change in the state right here from bullish to bearish. Price comes back up to that area as a fair value gap, and you see price falling from there. All right. Price displaced to the downside here. You see the bearish fair value gap here. Price comes back up to it. Does it did react to it, but didn't give the follow through to continue down. You can see this because we are at the support line of this descending channel. You can see there's some movement back up. This is the pullback, folks. And I'm thinking that this area, this low, is where price is heading. And if you draw a line all the way over this side, you'll see that price could be coming back up to the sell line, the resistance line of this descending channel, where it crosses with the premium prices of this range. So I'm going to use the Fibonacci retracement tool over here, stretch it out, and we're going to look for OTE. OTE levels are 618, 705, and 786 of the Fibonacci retracement tool. That's up here. Folks, if price comes back up to this area, all right, which is above the 50%, you can see the 50% right here where I'm circling. All right, which that'll put us back in this area here. If price comes back up to this area, I'll be looking for the market to set up a sell model, a lower, a higher low, a higher high, and then a lower low below that low. I'm looking for price to do something like that so I can take it all the way down to the support line of this descending channel. All right, looks like we were heading there on Friday, but look how the market is opening right now. Look at this gap. That's a big gap down, which is a bearish indication. All right, but price could use the next couple of candles after this to close the gap and push this up for a high probability trade to the downside. That's what I'll be looking for. All right. Do I want to take a sell from this area here? No, because because it's below the 50%, which is the 50% line here. It's not in premium prices where I want to take my shorts. This is the area. This is discount area, and that's where I would want to take longs from. This ain't the highest probability trade to be taking the shorts from here. All right. If we take this low out, that's when I would see price. I would look for price to pull back again, back up to the resistance line of the descending channel. All right. If it doesn't go from here, like so, I'd be looking for it to take this low out and then turn around and pull back up. This is where I think price would give us a very nice push to the downside. Right now, price is moving sideways, so you want to be careful with that. This is consolidation, and anything could happen in consolidation. We might get that sweep of this low here, and then a move up and then down. Just remember, Thursday is CPI, if I'm not mistaken. Let me check. Let me check. Let me not sound crazy. What do we got here? Stop it. All right. What do we got here? This is the 14th, 8th, right? Okay, Wednesday. Core CPI. Yeah, we got CPI on Wednesday. On Wednesday. All right. Um, we'll see. We have some volatility injection for that, and in an inflationary kind of environment, we can see more. Uh, we can see more strength head towards the U.S. dollar, pulling cable down, and but that's Wednesday. I would love to see the market close this gap, close this gap here, and push up so that we can get that move down. I would love to see that. All right, that's what I'll be looking for. All right, again, if it takes out this low first, fine. Then I'll be looking for price to push back up, like it did here. You understand? We have a crazy environment going on right now, so we have to be extra careful because of the Iran and and, and the war going on there, and the fact that people are investors are moving money from riskier assets to safe havens. Uh, that could all turn around with a ceasefire or somebody just saying uncle. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this. Make sure you go and check out the two videos that I put out prior to this one, which are the Euro USD and the US dollar analysis. Go check those out and leave a like if you would to help the channel to grow. Make sure you leave a comment or a question and I'll answer it, I promise. And I'll see you in the next video. May profits be upon you.